working. How delightful. Honestly, that lamp over there. I'm bad at pointing. There. No. There. 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 Got kicked over by the dog, and it's kind of just pushed up against the wall. But honestly, that's not a bad effect right there. I'm not gonna be upset about that, honestly.
I agree. That looks nice.
I don't have the underlights on, but that's because I'm lazy. But welcome to Dogpound DnD, where that actually describes most of the campaign. I didn't figure out how that worked because I'm lazy. Now you guys have to deal with it. We have far exceeded 300 maps at this point. I don't know, there's a lot of episodes. We stopped counting episode numbers in season 2 because it just didn't seem conducive to a title. I just put them in the playlist in order and hope it works. It's more effort than last season when it was just episode whatever and that was it. So we try. We get loot points. Yeah. Sometimes people win things, sometimes they don't. Sometimes people lose limbs, fingers, appendages. I don't think anybody's lost any genitals yet, but Nexus tried his damnedest in that first episode.
Yeah, I think I watched the first episode. It was interesting.
Yeah, an old episode. It's not even out there for anybody to watch. It's like, maybe I should do that. Like if I'm ever actually popular, just be like, release the lost episode. I have like 3 of the original episodes uploaded on YouTube hidden right now. So like, they exist, but the quality is so bad. Not just like setup, which has improved drastically, but like even the quality of the campaign, the quality of the combat, the quality of everything. I have grown so much as a DM in 2 years almost now.
Yeah, I think we're nearing on peak.
Yeah. And this is an example of it. And this is an example of the thing that only exists in Dogpound D&D. How many campaigns do you have mini-sodes in?
Not many.
Because sometimes you just have to really explore who you are deep down inside, and nobody needs that more than Vultear. He's got a lot down inside.
Absolutely.
So last time, the party that I'm gonna give you an exclusive view into how I saw your adventures play out. Because normally I let you guys do it because it gives me a lot of insight into what you guys interacted strongly with. Although less so recently because it's always so long since the last time. Nobody remembers it. But in my eyes, you guys decided to come in. There was a singing lady just doing her singing thing. It's just a part of who she is. She can't help it. And some people liked her. Some people hated her. Some people killed her. Some people had their memories changed. The party got through it. Mostly because I knew how, like, I knew the trap that was happening here, and I knew the party's state, and I also planned on a time delay that dragon motherfucker to come over. Now I anticipated that there would be a joining of forces against it, and then maybe a debate about how to there was a lot of things that happened there all real weirdly that I had not anticipated. Then you met the mushroom people and instantly went aggressive just because they were dancing. The guy was just dancing around doing his mushroom thing. He wasn't aggressive.
Hey, Rex walked in and was like, hey, buddy, what's going on? And then they were like, ah!
And they ran away.
Yeah, and then they were like, uh-oh. The hypothesis I have is that when Vultear roared, is that kind of made them a little weary of everything else in the cave. Or they're just very scared creatures normally.
Yeah. I mean, they're little fungus creatures. And then they all got agitated together, and then you got somebody swim. You guys beat the shit out of a sentry, but then let it escape. You guys were like, it's gonna kill us, it's gonna kill us, and it was like, nah, brah, I'm a fucking watchman. I go tell my superiors that there's fucking people here. So you misread that situation just a little bit. See, this is all the stuff going on behind the scenes that you may or may not put together about how things happen and why things have gotten so difficult for you. So as a result, instead of randomly encountering things here and there and playing stealth around the corners, don't get caught by the guards, you know, a little bit more of the traditional D&D experience, wait for the guards to stop moving, play Metal Gear Solid, hide in boxes, we went, "Roar!" And now the entire place is fortified against you. So there's that going on. You've aggroed an entire city potentially. You have Vultear in the radiation pit because it's Vultear, and there's things going on with Vultear. And he wanted to stay here because he likes the feeling of radiation in the morning, and the party members left him to be here because Vultear is a scary person. I'm sure Icarus sleeps better at night without without Vultear next to him. So I'm not thinking Icarus having a much better night. But then we come to Vultear, who hears the sounds of something coming down the hallway.
Hears up after he was like chilling, maxing, relaxing, all cool. And he's like, "What?"
And this thing comes around the corner. And you see it's missing an arm. Well, from like right there. From like just below the elbow. And he's holding it. It looks like it's a fresh wound. He's holding a cloth against it. And a blackish blood is dripping from it. And he jumps into the pit. And he just... He's very urgent about it. But... He hits the ground and he looks up and he notices you there, and like imagine if a servant for a Mexican drug cartel lord was stumbling and had like cut their thumb off and was stumbling inside and then noticed that right in front of them was that drug lord and just throws himself off into the corner away from you.
"Hey, buddy, it's okay. No need to worry about things. It's a pretty nasty cut."
It's cowering in the corner, but as it's cowering there, you see its arm start to blacken over at the corner, and it starts to grow back, but not like the rest of its body, in a blackish form. You do see other parts on its body that look like dried versions of this, however. Also, your whole dealio in your head is like 10% less bad. Right? And the crack, I think you said, in your horn, is starting to heal over with a weird black material.
I got you. Curious. Listen, do you know what this place is? I'm not going to...
It's very scared.
I'm not going to harm you. What is that? And he points at the arm.
Roll charisma.
Alrighty.
It like skulks into the corner and curls up into a ball and holds its arm out. Its good arm.
God. You're going to tell me what did that?
And that's a different roll entirely. At advantage.
Intimidation?
Yep. What the fuck?
I'm very glad I had advantage, because otherwise...
What the fuck, though?
Yeah.
But I don't know what to do with that in this situation.
Yeah.
He's like, where's Tommy?
You're Tommy?
No, where's Tommy? What you do with Tommy?
Who's Tommy?
Tommy, my friend.
Does he live here?
Yes.
I don't know where he is. I showed up and there was no one here.
He likes to go for a swim sometime, but he's normally back by now.
What does he look like?
He's big. We got big arms and legs and wings. He says he can fly, but I don't believe him. Have you ever seen... I mean, come on. Jesus Christ. But he has wings and teeth and glowy eyes.
Yes, about that. A wizard and a dwarf killed him.
Oh no, Tommy! What will I tell his wife?
Well, they killed him.
Do you know? Can you take me to them? We can take the elders.
I know where they are, but they might not be letting us in. And also, we'd have to go through the water and into the lava room.
Well, lava room is not good for the friends of the village. They dry out and combust very quickly.
I seem to be fine in there.
Oh, you're not a mushroom.
Oh, that is true.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
I thought you said
You may be powerful, but you're not very bright.
I thought you said friend of the village. Did you mean like the mushroom people, or are you friends of the village?
Friends of Timmy's village.
Timmy?
Timmy!
This Timmy, is this little Timmy?
I do not call him little. Oh,
Is he quite big?
well, he's not big either. But you don't call him little.
Sorry, that's what the surface world would call him.
Oh, Timmy does not go to the surface world very often.
They say he kidnapped kids.
Kidnap, save, potato, potato.
Well, can I meet this Timmy?
What do you need? Do you plan to join the village?
I'm interested
You-
in finding this Timmy.
But why do you need Timmy?
Because, well, let's see here.
If you're
Timmy,
not
not-
here to be saved. Are you here to destroy?
No, I'm not. Maybe the other one is. I'm not.
Then why?
I want to meet the man. Seems like a pleasant fellow.
Timmy lives in secrecy.
Understood.
Timmy is not grant audiences. The Council of Elders controls that. And you must be of the village to meet with them.
Understood.
The people on the surface, as you said, do not so much accept us.
I know. My own adventuring friends seem to judge my decisions, untrust me, as if I'm some sort of monster.
As they do view all of us. You said you saw Tommy.
Yes.
He was great
unfortunately.
with his kids, always giving them rides through the river. I can't imagine how his wife will feel.
I did not want my adventuring party to kill him, but they did anyway. And they killed the lady singing.
Oh, not Becky!
They killed her in cold blood.
She was supposed to perform tonight.
I'm sure that they did it. The other half says they did.
Well, why are they murdering everything?
They have fears that it will harm the surface. They killed one of
We
the,
have not come to the surface. We cannot leave. If we leave, we will die.
they massacred one of the creatures with the appendages to dig. It had children. They massacred it.
Well, don't feel too bad about that one.
Okay.
Those are they're a little bit of a nuisance.
Understood.
I just hope you got the egg sacs.
The egg sacs?
Yes. When they're born, each of them will lay an egg sac that will grow along with them.
We did not see any.
Oh, good.
May I see the village?
It is not for me to grant you entrance.
Understood. May I meet someone who can?
I can bring Broof.
Roof?
Broof.
Roof?
Broof is the chief among the villagers. Not among the elders, but people you see look to him.
Understood.
However, do you happen to speak Infernal?
I understand it, and can he speak? Because I know he understood the song, which was Infernal, from the girl up on the surface in the pond.
Probably, yeah.
Let me give it a try. And he says, is this right in Infernal?
I'm sorry, I don't understand Infernal.
Okay.
Never really picked up the tongue.
I got it.
I've only been down here for a few hundred years, so I figure I've got some time. And kind of waddles off.
Do I have, like, full restored HP, or am I still at where I was last time?
Yes, you are full restored HP. Even though you haven't slept. And you hear a loud rumbling sound. And you see this motherfucker.
Vultear stands up to his full height and goes, hello!
Hello.
That is very nice.
Was that good or was that much?
That was sweet.
Okay.
Hello.
You are Broof, yes?
Some call me that.
I seek entrance to the village.
For what cause should I allow you, an outsider?
He looks at him awkwardly. He says, is this of any indication? And he draws out the axe and, not trying to threaten him, kind of stamps it on the ground. Does this hold importance? The all black one that he got from the guy in the maze.
None to me. Those who join the village do not leave the village.
I just seek to see it.
We do not allow visitors. You come, be judged, be healed.
Healed?
Yes. As I myself was healed so long ago. In the
I'm
wars
not-
with the man in black and the tree in green.
The man in black. Who's the man in black?
I know not his name. I know he thrived in the shadows.
Did he have gray hair? Or blackish hair and wore regal clothing?
He wore fancy robes for the time. He had jet black hair, but this was thousands of years ago.
Trevor Moran. And Shroomface, no less. If you're talking meta, I can't hear you.
No, I'm not talking.
Ah.
Nope, nope. He's waiting
do
on
not-
you. He's
I do-
ancient. He thrives on awkward silence.
I do not wish to join the village, as I have other matters to attend to. Do you know of the maze? Also in the Underdark.
The ancient ruins.
Yes.
I've heard tell of the monsters in the deep. They were there even back then. A power to be reckoned with. A power forgotten.
You're looking at them.
I see that power. But I care not. My duty is to protect my friends, my village. I repay Timmy for a death long ago.
Maybe I will be judged.
You will be judged. We will take you. Come bearing no arms. Back here in 24 hours. We will take you to the elders.
You said you will be back here in 24?
Yes.
Are you sure there's no way I can show up earlier?
You do so unprepared. And at your own risk.
To my own risk. Why is that?
You will be tried. You must
Tried
have
for-
the will to survive, to be healed.
He kind of looks at himself. We will not. You would want me gone. That's not what I said. Let me talk to him. I don't think that's a good idea. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Fine. You're the one they call Chief. I am the other half of the coin.
Half, all, it matters not.
His mind is split. Tampering with it with magic may be dangerous.
Tampering with anything is dangerous. I let you into village. I let in danger. I keep you out of village. I leave danger behind.
Us danger.
All outside is danger.
What if we knew where more danger was?
Is that a threat?
No. We know of outsiders seeking a way farther into the depths. Maybe even to end Timmy.
Did you just say to end, Timmy?
Yes.
We would not. But we know of those who, without proper introductions, might. Especially the Monster Hunter.
They are not a threat. I can destroy them.
Do you even know of them?
I have yet to fail to defend my city.
That's good. One holds the powers of a god with him. The radiance of the divine. Another is a wizard of great prowess, able to stop time and mess with minds. A monster hunter proving himself dangerous against our kind. And a robot.
Yes, but can they stand up to the council?
I know not. I know nothing of the council.
5 ancient, warped beholders. Minds like a psionicus, able to reach in and pluck apart your memories bit by bit, leaving them behind or taking them as they wish.
Interesting. How curious. The weakling knows of a psionicist, but of no beholder. Tell me, Chief, how do they stand up to the might of the gods?
You can't reach out to a god if you have no mind to reach out with.
It's a clever one.
Yes, we have a similar way of dealing with mages.
You know, there's a way to get rid of a mage very quickly.
Yes, you rip out the tongue.
I see we think alike.
If you seek passage, it is through Timmy's hands.
They seek the deep dwarfs.
There are other ways to the dwarves. Why must you come through here?
They believe it to be the quickest route.
But why is time of the essence?
They wish to affect the lands above. And then they wish to parade, so I think, an army down into the depths.
And so why should we care? The lost and exiled. The broken.
They are not very understanding.
So why we give them more power? The dwarves fight above us. They do not bother us in our lairs. We do not face
They might
incursions.
seek to.
So why let them through? Let them perish to Timmy.
You
Let
might
them
know
perish
that.
to the elders.
Tell me, could they offer you to allow this?
The territory. We would want to own our own lands. Be recognized. And be under the protection of the dwarves. But not obedient to the dwarves.
If I were to enter the village now, what might happen?
If you could get by me and all of the others, you would find the elders. And it would help your soul. They would rip your mind apart bit by bit until there was nothing left.
They're a little late on that part.
You saw the miners. Those who betrayed us.
Them. Those
You'd be sent to
creatures.
work. The mines.
Poor creatures. Poor souls. What if I were entering now, but no seek of harm?
Does not matter, you have not been given entrance. You bring these terms. We may work ATL and allow safe passage.
How can I
But the
bring
offer
terms?
remains. If you are broken, and I can see you are, we have healing. Have you not the horn that is cracked? It is already
Yes.
healing.
Oh. His mind should not be tampered with.
Who's tampering with anything?
If I am removed, you know what that would do to his feeble little insolence? He is nothing but a weakling without me. He was just a boy when I came around, bullied by the school children, unable to act. Then I came and I saved him from the depths of fortitude, and I made him stronger. He didn't want to use his might, his size against them, but oh no. Enough beatings on him, he figured out I can't do this alone, and I came in, and those schoolboys never touched him again. I am the strongest thing in the world. Removing me is to cripple him.
But sometimes strength can't save the ones you love. Only compassion.
Passion is a fool's emotion.
Compassion is what Timmy has. Compassion saved my wife. Compassion is why you are not dead. Compassion for the boy inside, not the monster in front of me.
Monster. I am not a monster. I am the devil. The devil under the bed, ready to strike when
Ready
someone...
to push away and harm everything and everyone who's ever mattered.
Weakling's friends drag him down. Make him
Weakling's
free.
got you here.
You know what? This thing inside of us, with us, it's given us a much better outlook. Powers we didn't even know we could achieve.
And what will you do with that power? Who will you have to share it with?
Tell me, if I were in charge when the village would enter it, would that fool, that emotion, compassionate fool I'll sneer, would he go away?
I'm not sure what the question was.
He was asking if he entered the village and the healing started, if, like, the evil half were in charge, would Vultear's normal side go away?
Timmy heals what is broken. If what is broken is the boy will be gone. But if you are what is broken, you will be gone. So which
Enjoy
is
the
it?
week.
Do you really believe yourself to be superior? Are you the true Vultear, as you say? Or is it the boy and you're too scared yourself to find out? I've seen many foolish as you over the years. You all believe you're special. Anyone can do great things. But it takes someone great to do those things for others.
You see him, like, slam his hand, like, punch the wall as hard as he can, and he shouts, I am the better one! I am not a scared little runt!
You tell yourself what you must. You heard our terms.
Enjoy the weakling's company.
And you see Vultear just kind of quickly fly up. Wait, my friend!
But the thing is gone.
He slowly scours through the halls.
That went. Nope. They've done their things, and you find a bouldered off area. Let me boulder it off. Area over here. Vultear knows a way to the people. But is Vultear arrogant enough to force his way in? Or is Vultear going to wait with his newfound knowledge? Is what he has to ask himself.
Going to slowly scour this way. Look at the boulders quizzically.
Yep, they look like they've recently been put into place.
This would stop the party from moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
Vultear slowly kind of flies out and clings to the ceiling and makes his way slowly down the river. Alright.
Okay, at about the distance you're at, you see what looks like still some fortified beasts and monsters You see fortifications made out of driftwood and rocks. You see what looks like 2 pots hanging from the ceiling with steam rising from them.
All right. Vultear slowly kind of makes his way back. What do we do? You must have messed that up somehow, didn't you? You and your pride and your ego. I do not wish to leave him alone. Maybe Tharak. I'm not sure. He wouldn't trust us. He doesn't trust us anymore. What are we supposed to do? Oh, yes, the creatures, they're good, like I've told you. And they don't want to harm us. In fact, you killed a beautiful singer. But no. At least that's what you tell me of that. Did they really do that? I know we have different memories. And no, he's not going to trust us. How do we reason with him like this? What do you mean there's no reasoning with Tharak? We're not going to... Oh, that's dears. You are useful for some... No, he's our friend. He's my friend. Knocking him out isn't right. He saw something, though. He saw something that he cared about. She said something about the children. I just wish I could see the village, try to find out what they're like. I'm not sure how they'll react if I approach them. I've got an idea. You see him set down all his weapons, kind of on the ground here?
Yep.
And he slowly kind of just casually flies with his arms raised and saying, I mean no harm, just to talk.
1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 dex saves.
Would I see this?
Yes. It is a rapidly approaching wall of electrical beams hurtling towards you, like lightsaber extending out from each of their eyes. Anything below a 17.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7. 1 nat 20, so 6.
Yes. Okay, that's a lot of rolling. $102 damage.
He is still alive. I'm gonna make a shock check. Sure how I'd succeed that if anything less than a nat 20.
Yeah, pretty much.
That is not a nat 20.
And the last thing Vultear sees before he is singed out of the sky, and he can feel his claws and his arms being ripped, like disintegrated away as he splashes into the water. Still alive, blacking out and being lifted from the water as the world
God,
fades to black.
I thought I was gonna lose him there. That was made me very
Black,
nervous.
there's black. No, he's just been captured.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. But you are psychically linked. Did you want to send a message to your party?
He sends a message. Help, please! It says he sees that coming. He's like, oh, I need help. 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 I need help.
And we are going to blacken these rocks. So next time, remember to tell me that those are there, and some like marks here, maybe a little bit here, are from that beam that as Vultear felt losing both of his arms up to his elbows. Trust, mechanically this will not matter in the long run, so don't worry about it. It's an aesthetic change that you're going to be having happen here. But you did also take on a 3,000-year-old city.
He wasn't
First line of
trying
defense.
to.
Yes,
It
but
was
they had
just
already
like-
been set off after being attacked. They said,
He
wait,
didn't attack anyone.
no, but they had already been attacked, and that was the defense. No, 100%. I'm fine with what Vultear. You're not being punished for what you did. This is just one of the potential ways that it could go. Because this whole city is about taking in damaged and broken things. And so the person who may or may not vouch for you, because this will be happening, I'll tell you a little this. I'll tell you what's happening because we'll do a quick byway. Is you'll be being talked to by that guy, and he'll be having discussions with you, and you're gonna have to decide between now and then if you want to listen to the sage old monster man and see what happens with healing, or refuse it and be kept as a captive. And that's something
Alright.
Vultear will have to decide. Now, obviously, either way, party's gonna come in, wreak some havoc probably, and rescue you.
Oh no! I just realized. I was just like, I need help. I need help. I need help. I
Yes,
need help.
please put that in the chat, by the way, as well, and at Party1 or Cats and Cupcakes or
Okay.
yeah. And
I'm
yeah,
gonna real quick. Can I edit his last message to I need help? Don't be
yeah, you can do that. And but you're gonna have that choice as your character if you want to undergo, because what'll happen is you'll be healed. There will be side effects, but you will be potentially healed of Black Vultear. If Black Vultear is a defect, if he's not a defect, then he'll remain.
I'll explain it real quick because Evil Vultear kind of explained it. But when he was
Yeah.
a boy, his parents were like, "Hey, don't hit out the other kids, even if they're hitting you, because if you do, you're gonna screw them over, because you're really strong
Mhm.
and really big." And so he never did that. And eventually, one of the kids was like, "You're just a little weakling," and then it was just like a snap in his mind, and he just freaking,
Yeah.
the other one showed up and began
Yeah.
acting as the violence in him.
Yeah, so you have to decide if that's a mental break and a thing that therapy would cure, or if it's a thing that just exists, because that's your decision of what Black Vultear is. But what'll happen is it'll heal anything, but he heals it through radiation and through a bit of warping, which might
Yeah.
potentially make Vultear reliant on coming back every so often and getting radiation crystals. But it could also potentially make you stronger, as you've seen by some of those crazy-ass attacks. Plus, there's
Yeah,
other
definitely.
things going on, too. That if you can get them to go the diplomatic route, could have insanely large implications for Vultear. Because little Timmy is obviously, as you've seen today, not everything that he appears to be. Although technically he does not obviously nobody can ever leave. So, but with that, we have concluded this. We will see what the party does next time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. And have a great time.